Hi everyone, it's Gillian here. Just popped on to share my May design team project for Natalie at LineDotArrow. Just wanted to also thank all of my new subscribers. In the last few days I've just gone over 300, so I'm extremely pleased with that. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy my videos, and hello to those of you that have been with me for a while. So the kit that I've used this time for this project is called Industrial Findings Junk Journal Kit. So you can find that on Nathalie's Etsy store, which is LineDotArrow. I've done another first. Those of you who know me know I like trying all different things all of the time. I haven't got like a set style or a regular way of doing things. I just like experimenting, really. So I've recycled packaging for this one, and I've also for the first time used rings. So it's a ring bound journal, which I have really enjoyed doing. The basis for the pages and these like curved corners is packaging from some well-known chocolate ice cream bars here in the UK, which I really love, so put the packaging to good use. And the front cover is packaging from some vegan sausages that I bought. So this hinged piece is actually part of that packaging, which I've added to said ice cream box. So starting here, I've just made a little heart dangle, which is on one of those little wooden hearts. Covered it with a piece of paper from the kit and just put a couple of little beads on to pretty it up. Absolutely love this kit. I love the colours. I love the pages so much that, to be honest, I found it hard to cover anything up. So a lot of it is unembellished. On this one, with this hinged page, I've just added one of Nathalie's, I can't remember what these are called, but I've put a couple of grommets in, glued that to the page, and it's the packaging itself kind of, I just pulled apart and made a pocket here which has a tag in. And then open that up. That's an example of beautiful piece of the kit that I just didn't want to cover up. So I've just literally adhered that to the cardboard, but I thought it'd be really nice if anyone wanted to put a photograph in there. It would look perfect in that frame. On this side, I've made a belly band out of one of the tags that Nathalie has in the kit. I've made another tag, just collaging bits and pieces that were left over from cutting onto it, and it's on a tag that I believe is probably something to do with like a repair shop, something like that, you know, clothes repairs, something like that. So I put that on there. And here again, beautiful part of the image that I didn't want to cover, but I thought at least putting that in, it can easily be pulled out so you can view that. So that two pieces is the vegan sausage packaging, and then I've adhered that, you can see the shape of that there, I've adhered that to one of the pieces of card from the ice cream packaging. Absolutely love this. Look how pretty these flowers are. So that and that are two different pieces of the kit. I've just put a tuck here that you could put a tag in, or papers. The numbers I don't think are Nathalie's, I'm not certain. They weren't in the kit, they just for me went well with the kit. They were some that I had, but I don't know whose they were, so apologies for that. Next page, I've glued an envelope to the page, so that you can see hinges like that, and then on the envelope I've made a pocket. So I've got just a little tag that I've made with bits and pieces and with one of the tickets to pop in there. This is an element from the kit, so it makes a lovely journaling page. You can see that I've inked in blue most of it. Some of it's inked in brown, but most of it I've inked in blue because I just thought that really went with the colours of the kit. On this page I've glued a piece of the kit, the digital paper, to one of the cardboard pieces and made a big envelope of it. So inside there is this, which is another element of the kit. It was slightly too tall, so I cut the bottom off and then glued it again to make a little pocket there. So that sits nicely there. Then I've made this was a pocket element from the kit, which I've added a little couple of elements to, just to pretty it up a bit. If you can hear that noise, it's the rain. We have had so much rain here the last few days, and it's just coming down so heavy. It's no good me stopping because it's just on and off for days now. So I apologise for that. Really pretty piece from the kit, which makes a lovely journaling space, and another one of those pretty little tickets. Then on the back of that page I've glued this beautiful vintage table mat, which, look, the size of it fit absolutely perfectly in here, so it was meant to be. I've then made a pocket on there. I've stitched around it, put some paper lace along, fussy cut one of the journal pages to make some interest there. Then I've made the journaling card here, just adding a piece of an offcut and stitching it. And this is another one of those tickets or tabs, I'm not sure what you call this, so I've just folded that, so there's journaling space on the back of there. Just folded it to fit, really. That fits in nicely there. On this side I've added an extra piece to here to make a pocket. This little image is on one of Nathalie's freebie sheets, which is on her Facebook page, LineDotArrow. And then these are both, this one's an element from the kit, which is literally just cut out and inked. This was a couple of pieces of the offcuts, which I've machined together to give some more journaling space. Then turning over to this side, there's actually a good sized pocket there between the two, which you could put more tags into, or papers, whichever you'd like to do. I just kept I put an envelope on the other side, which I just kept shut with this paper clip. It's got one of the clusters that I made that are inspired by Corey Darman. She does lots and lots with scraps and bits and pieces, and I like that style. And then another one of those little images from Nathalie, one of Nathalie's freebies. Then on top of the envelope I've made another pocket space. And then one of these tags here, well, it's cut out from the tag, the shape on the tab has got a little tuck spot there. And then inside the envelope, I've just, with those numbers, I printed some quite big, so I've made a little journaling spot with those. On this next page, I've made a flip out, so holding it together is one of these bulldog clips. I thought the copper really went nicely with the colouring of the kit. So on this side I've sewn on a pocket, just did a little bit of collage in there, and there's a little tag I've made with an offcut, and then that flips out. I'll move it across this way, so it flips out and right across like that. Let me see if I can get it all in screen. That's it. So there are two pockets between the page and the envelope here. I've made a nice long tag there with elements of the kit. They always seem to get caught when you're putting them on camera. I've made a little tiny fabric pocket sort of tuck spot there. In this flip, I've cut the corner across to make it flip up and down, and just put a little tag in for journaling space again. And then opening it out, in the other side of that double pocket, I've put an envelope that came with the kit. At the moment I haven't got anything in it, but you can put things into there, and it's really pretty. I thought some people cut this piece out and put like an acetate window there, which would be lovely. I thought I'd leave it there because I think it also would look nice again with a photograph or something on it. And then I've put it into the pocket that way with the flap hanging over there, which I thought looked quite nice. And then on this side of this page, there's another envelope that flips down. In the envelope itself, I've put a little notebook, and again, gorgeous element from one of the pages, and it's just a little notebook with some tea dyed paper. This time I used lemon tea, and it's given a little bit of a yellowy look to the pages, which I wanted to achieve to go with the colours in the kit. And then flipping that down, I've then put a pocket here, which was one of the pockets from the kit. A couple of journaling spaces. This one again has been made into a pocket because this element was much longer. So again, I've cut the bottom off, glued it to there and made a pocket. Just cut a dragonfly with a press. And then there's another beautiful little envelope in there. And then on top of that page, there's a pocket between the pages, and I've put a really big journaling space there, cut from one of the pages from the kit. So that folds, that folds, what have I done here? I've got it, that's right, that folds like that, and then I had that clipped like that to hold it all together. The next pages are a little mini journal. Look at the beautiful, beautiful butterflies and the blues. I've stitched around there. All the stitching that I've done is in a blue that complements the colours of the kit. And then this is a journal hung onto the rings. So there's a bit of vintage lace here to make a pocket based on top of a piece of the kit. Little journaling space and a couple of Nathalie's tickets. Again, these weren't in this kit, they were in the last kit that I used, so there were some that were left over. On this page I've made a little tuck with vintage doily, which I've just inked a little bit to match. There's a belly band here, and on that belly band I've just tucked a little journaling spot, so that opens out like so, and it just hangs over the belly band, and obviously you could add much more there. Another one of the little clusters that I made inspired by Corey Darman, and I have just used straight stitching on there, and a couple of more of those little images from Nathalie's freebie sheet, which I've just backed onto some of the tea dyed paper, and I thought they go really nicely just tucked in there. Another belly band, this time going top to bottom. It's just got a little ruffle of net, vintage button, no sorry, not a vintage button, a modern button, tiny bit of that paper lace, some pages for journaling on another little cluster which I've put onto a pocket, so space there for tucking different things. This page, 2 pages together, I've made a deeper pocket, so that can be used to add things in, and then added that piece of the kit paper there and made a pocket for that side as well. With this tag, I decided to use it like a hinge, because I don't know what they're called, but when I first saw them I thought it looked like a hinge, so I've hinged the page over. You can see that's 2 pieces of paper connected together, hinged together, and then I've left that part open so you can use that as a tuck. And then that's the final page of there, and this is the back cover page, which could have more added to it. It was just one of those pages that I didn't really want to cover up the lovely images that Nathalie's made for the kit. And that's the final page with the beautiful yellow flowers. It was these yellow elements that I wanted to pick out in terms of the papers that I've used being a yellowy colour rather than the browny tea dyed colour, so the lemon tea did work well with that. So there you have it. That's my May design team project. Hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoy that I do something different every time. I certainly do, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.